So we're going to start seated, legs are crossed, sitting up nice and tall, let the shoulders relax down the back, and then just close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, you can just keep a soft gaze through the eyelashes, but the intention is to draw your focus inwards so that you're not distracted by things going on in your surroundings. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and then sigh the breath out. 2 more times like that, big deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. And 1 more time, big breath in. And sigh the breath out. Just allowing the breath to return to normal. Observing your inhalation and exhalation. No need to change anything. We're just watching. Good, and on your next inhalation, you're going to bring your arms up above your head. Energy through the fingertips. And then as you exhale, turn the palms to face down towards the earth and push the air downwards. Another couple like that. Big breath in, reaching the arms up, linking the breath to the movement. And as you exhale, turn the palms down, pushing the air downwards. 1 more time, breathing in, lifting the arms up past the ears. And then exhale to turn the palms downwards, pushing the air down. Bringing your hands back into your lap, just taking a moment of stillness. And then slowly opening your eyes. Just swap the cross of your legs so that you've got your other leg in front. So it might feel a bit strange in the body to have your non-habitual leg in front, but it's good to be equal on both sides. We're going to take an inhale to reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, and then exhale to stretch towards the left side. Feeling a nice stretch along the side of the body. Inhale to lift the other arm up, and then exhale to stretch. Now really see if you can root down through your left sitting bone so that the bum doesn't lift away from the mat. Inhale, swapping arms. Exhale to stretch. Inhale, lifting up high. Exhale to stretch. Inhale, finding length in both sides of the waist. And then exhale to stretch. 1 more time. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale to stretch. Inhale, coming back up tall. Lift both arms up to the ceiling. Interlace your fingers and then just push the hands away from you. Getting a nice curve in the spine. Drop the head down, relax the neck. Inhale to lift up, stretching up nice and tall. Take a little wiggle of your shoulders to find more length in the spine. And then exhale, opening out the arms. We're just going to take some circles of the wrists. Oiling up through the wrist joints. And then change those circles to the other direction. Give your hands a little shake. And then we're going to come onto all fours. So you can either roll over your ankles to come into your tabletop, or if that doesn't work for you, you can just swing your legs to one side. Once you get to your all fours position, bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers really nice and wide. And then take an inhale to arch the back, looking up, chest opening. As you exhale, curve the spine, drop your head down, relax the neck. Inhale to arch, really spread the sitting bones wide. And then exhale, curve the spine, drawing navel towards your spine. Inhale to arch, linking the breath to the movement. And then exhale to curve, so making the length of the movement the same length as the breath. Inhale, arching, really shine the heart forwards. Exhale to curve, dropping the tailbone down, pushing the floor away. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine, so long straight spine. And then as you exhale, press your bum back towards your heels and come into a child's pose. So reach the hands out in front of you, rest the forehead on the floor. Take an inhale here, and exhale. And then inhale to come back onto all fours, and then exhale. Take an inhale to reach your right fingers up towards the ceiling, twisting. And then as you exhale, feed your right arm through underneath your left arm. Let's take that again. Inhale, reaching up, looking up towards the fingertips. And then exhale, feed it through underneath your left arm. Let's take that movement one more time. Inhaling. And exhale to feed it through. We're going to pause here. So you can either stay in this position, or you can start to walk your left fingertips forwards, coming high onto the finger pads of your left foot fingers. Open up that left shoulder. And you can either stay here, or you can see if you can step that left foot back, coming onto the ball of your left foot. Again, either staying here, or seeing if you can take a lift of that left leg up to take a little mini balance. And if you're feeling stable there, you might also see if you can lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. If you've got the hand and leg lifted, bringing it back down to the mat now, pressing down into your left hand, then lift your right arm back up towards the ceiling, coming into your twist. And then exhale, bringing the right hand down. Take an inhale to lift your right leg back. Push through the heel and try not to open the hip here. So think about dropping that right hip down and sending the left hip back. Find a little support of the lower abdominals. Good. From here, you're going to exhale to bend the left knee and bend the right knee and bring the left hand to just see if you can tap the foot. You're going to inhale to extend long again, reaching the fingers towards the front of your mat. Exhale, bending the right knee, tapping the ankle. Inhale, extend. Let's take one more like that, bending. This time, see if you can grab the foot and just take a little stretch here. So see if you can lift the knee higher, open up across the chest, just for a little stretch. And then inhale, lengthening everything long like Superman. Exhale, bringing left hand to the floor. You're going to carry your right leg around to the side. So have a look at your right toes and then plant the right foot onto the floor. So all four corners of the foot are rooting down. Inhale to come up, bringing hands to hips. Exhale. Take an inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale to open them to a letter T. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, take a stretch over to the right. Breathing here. Really rooting down through all four corners of your right foot. And then inhale to come back up into your letter T shape. As you exhale, you're going to tilt the other way now, bringing left hand onto the floor. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing into all four corners of your right foot. We're in our supported side plank. Let's take one more breath here. And then as you inhale, come back up. Hands into a letter T. Exhale, bringing hands onto the mat. Carry that right foot around again. Bend the right knee and then lift the leg up to the ceiling as you arch and open up across the chest. Exhale to draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the foot up towards the ceiling, arching the spine. Exhale, bringing knee towards your nose, curve the spine. Inhale, lifting. And then exhale, bring it back down. You're going to walk your hands forwards, high onto your fingertips, and then let the heart melt down towards the mat. Coming into puppy dog, getting a nice little opening and stretch across the shoulders. Breathing nice and deeply. Now this can be quite intense, so feel free to use a cushion or a brick here for your forehead. Good, on your next inhalation, coming back onto all fours. And then exhale, press your bum back towards your heels, child's pose. Inhale to roll up through the spine, sitting back onto your heels, lifting the arms up above the head. And then exhale, hands come to prayer at heart center. Good, making your way back onto all fours. And then on your next inhalation, you're going to lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale to feed it through underneath your right hand. So we're taking the whole sequence on the other side now. Inhale, reaching up, looking up towards the fingertips. Exhale, feeding it through. Making the movement the same length as the breath. And then exhale to feed it through. We're pausing here this time. So pausing in this little stretch. Side of your face just resting on the floor. So you can either stay here, or you can start to walk your right fingers forwards, coming high onto the finger pads. You might stay here. You might see if you can step that right foot back, coming onto the ball of the right foot. You might stay here, or you might see if you can lift that right foot, really press down strongly with the left forearm into the floor. You might stay here, you might see if you can start to lift that right arm up towards the ceiling. Bringing foot and hand back down to the floor if you've lifted them. Pressing into the right hand. Take an inhalation and lift your left arm back up towards the ceiling, twisting. And then exhale, bring your hand back down. You're going to lift your left leg. Push the heel back. And again, make sure we're not opening the hip too much here. Think about dropping the left hip down and drawing the right hip back. And find a little bit of support in the lower abdominals. Breathing deeply, flexing through that left foot. You're going to bend the left knee. And then see if you can just tap the ankle with your right hand by reaching back. Inhale, extend the arm, extend the leg. Exhale, bend the leg, reaching for the foot. Inhale, extending. Exhale to bend and tap. One more like that. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, bend and tap. And then this time, see if you can grab hold of the foot. Start to lift the thigh up higher and then open up across the chest. Getting a little stretch here. And then exhale, inhale to reach hand and foot away from each other like Superman. Exhale, bringing right hand down to the floor. As you inhale, carrying that left leg round towards the side. Have a look at your toes. Step that foot down into the earth. And then inhale to come up. So we're coming into our gate pose. You're going to inhale to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale to open out into a letter T. Inhale to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, take a stretch over towards your leg. Stay nice and open here, so make sure you're not twisting. Imagine you're in between two panes of glass so that your body stays nice and flat. Good, on your next inhalation, coming back up into your letter T. And then as you exhale, tilting the other way now, bringing your right hand to the floor, lifting left hand up towards the ceiling. Really press down through all four corners of your left foot. Breathing deeply. And on your next inhalation, coming back up. And then exhale, bringing hands down towards the floor. Inhale to carry that leg around towards the back again. And then bend the left knee. You're going to inhale to lift the foot, arch the back. Exhale, drawing knee towards your nose, curve the spine. Inhale, lifting the foot. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to curve. Let's take one more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to curve. You're going to bring your knee back down to the floor now. And then walk your hands forwards, coming into your puppy dog pose. Let the heart melt down towards the floor. Forehead rests on the floor, maybe chin, or maybe you have a book or a block here in between your forehead and the ground. Feeling a nice opening across the chest, across the shoulders. And then pressing your bum back towards your heels to come into your child's pose. Inhale to roll up through the spine, sitting back onto your heels. Lifting the arms up above the head. And then as you exhale, bringing hands to prayer at heart center.